Welcome and welcome back to my Indie Artist vlog series where I share all the steps I'm taking to build my music career. My name is Kiara and today I'm going to be starting a series called, I don't know if it's going to be called this, but it's what I'm going to be doing, Song from Nothing, where I write a song from nothing with no inspiration. I did this in last week's vlog and I really enjoyed it, so I'm doing it again. Also, I think it's very reflective of what I'm doing as an artist right now. I'm in the songwriting season. So the seasons of an artist, at least for me, are songwriting, grant writing, production, releasing. And right now I'm in the process of releasing my second project, which you could pre-save right now, link in the description, while I write for my third project, which I'm doing in this video. Also, sorry for the hoarse of voice. I kind of had laryngitis last week, which is why I didn't upload. That's okay, because I'm like 90% back right now, and we're gonna write a banger today, and you're going to see that. Let's go. So the first step to kind of write, I just improvise on the piano. I just make things up and let my fingers kind of flow. Sometimes before I start like the improvisation session, I think of like a vibe and look towards the songs that I'm currently listening to on loop, because I kind of go through phases where I get really obsessed with the song. So the 3 songs right now I'm listening to on repeat are Girl So Confusing, the Lord remix from the Brat album, Deutschland, which is a Rammstein, and The Fate of Ophelia by Taylor Swift. I'm not really a Swiftie, but like that song is really catchy. The problem is all these songs kind of have different vibes. So I think I'm gonna go with the Rammstein vibe. So I want something epic. If you haven't listened to that song, literally go listen to it. It's amazing. So I'm gonna come up with something epic. Epic usually is in the minor key and then moves to a bunch of major chords. So let's try something in C minor. Something like that. So I have a melody I can grab onto, which is the most important part of like springing and creating a song. Usually I write all the notes on my laptop, but just yesterday I watched some short of like Charlie XCX saying that she wrote the Brat album with like this instead of the Notes app, and clearly that seems to be the way because that album is very good. So I'm going to be trying that today. I haven't held a pencil in a while. Just kidding. I teach music. I do that all the time. But for my own song, it's been a while. I don't know how good this melody is because it's kind of hard to tell while you're writing it. But the goal is to finish the song, or at least a verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. Then you could sleep on it and then decide if it's good later. So I'm gonna now explore different ideas. I'm gonna mumble along and kind of see what kind of mood that puts me in and then write lyrics based on that. Okay, so I'll see you in a second. writing lyrics, I actually found it a lot more inspiring writing with a pencil. Like, I know this sounds like cliche. It's like, oh, you get rid of the computer and then all of a sudden you're more creative. But like, I never write lyrics this fast. I wrote this in like 5 minutes. It's crazy. Similar topic as before because I love this topic. But if you're new here, basically I like writing about girls who are mean and fake because I have lots of experience with that. So I feel like I'm qualified to speak on the matter. So, okay, I developed the melody a little bit. I took this idea and I kind of wrote, charging straight at your enemy, pushing your allies to the side, charging to break serenity, just to whisper those knives at me. And then this next part, I took the same chord progression, but I kind of developed it a bit. Fire and claim your right. Fire and claim the light. Inspire the hate you claim to kill. Then claim it all against your will. Claim it all against your will. A little bit about girls who are like, oh, I'm a girl's girl. But you're not. And you're not a girl's girl. You're lying about it because if you were a girl's girl, you wouldn't be mean to me. Deeply personal to me. And then I was thinking that little could be the piano part or the guitar part that comes after. So like, then claim it all against your will. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's a good place for it. It's a little uncomfortable to sing. I think it's just going to be stronger as an instrumental section. So now I'm going to write the verse. Actually, I'm going to write a little bit of a story. Okay, so I like to do a little plot. Here, if you can see it, it's very important. So I have verse, pre-chorus, chorus, second verse, and then bridge. What do I want them to be about? How can I develop a story? So I'm assuming the charging straight at your enemy is the pre-chorus. And what I wrote that about is like, you're gonna go and be fake and you're gonna be mean anyways. The chorus is about them trying to retain their morality of being like a girl's girl. So pre-chorus is, you are mean. Chorus is, you're pretending you're not. So the verse has got to be a bit more descriptive. So the verse 1 is probably gonna be, ooh, I know. It could probably be like, oh, look at you. You're a girl's girls to the naked eye. Yeah, that gives a nice warm girl's feeling. E flat, do dun, and then it should go to something minor here. Dun, dun, the melody here. Dun, there we go, yeah. Ooh, okay, I kind of like that. So let's write that down. Recapping what I did when the video cut out. Basically, I have my plot. Verse 1, people describing a girl's girl. Be like, oh my God, she's such a girl's girl. Pre-chorus, me talking to the girl's girl, you're mean, okay? And the chorus is, you're pretending you're not, but you are. Verse 2, girls don't do this, so why are you doing this? That's the idea. And then back to pre-chorus, chorus, and then bridge is kind of like, I'd respect you more if you didn't claim to be a girl's because you're clearly not. So yeah, you're just mean, own up to it. I'd probably respect you more. That's my plot. I was thinking of having that instrumental line start the song, kind of like set the mood. And then to go into the relative major of the song, which is E flat major, you say that I am da 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 ba da da na 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 na. And then to the pre-chorus, or actually, I think this makes more sense. I think going back into the instrumental. In the lower octave would actually suit it. And then kind of when you finish it, and then it pre-chorus, which is charging straight at your enemy, pushing your allies to the side. I think that works. So I want the verse, I wanted it like less wordy and less movement in it, because you have ba-dum-bum-bum and then ba-da-da-da, you know, everything's like moving around on the notes. Da-da, dun-dun, da-da-da-dun, da-dun. That's the vibe I want for the verse. I'm gonna come up with that right now. Basically, I wrote my verse, and I'm gonna try running the whole song right now to see if it flows and see what I feel is missing. Okay. They say it's you who has my back and looks out for me. You're always there for me, and her and all the girls. So why do you lie? Why does that happen every time? So why do you tell the world that you're there for me? Charging straight at your enemy, pushing your allies to the side, charging to break serenity, just to whisper those knives at me. Fire and claim your right, fire and claim the light, inspire the hate you claim to kill, then claim it all against your will. Da-da-da-da, and then continue into the second verse. That is what I have so far. Not too bad. But like I said in my previous vlog, it's just important that I have a massive output, so then I could just choose the best songs for the next project. Because if I only write 5 songs and I put all 5 songs on the album, then the quality is a little questionable, because maybe I could have written something better, wrote something better. Okay, so that's kind of what I made today, inspired by Rammstein. And then kind of talking about my favorite topic of you're not a girl's girl, you're mean and fake. Thank you for joining me on this segment of Songs from Nothing. I guess that's what I'm gonna call it. I hope you enjoyed it. Pre-save my new song that's coming out on October 21st. It's called Where You Belong. And it's not really about girls, but it's about like ballady stuff, you know? So like feels. I think I'm gonna just continue this series because I enjoy it. My mom said she likes it, so that's a nice stamp of approval. So like and subscribe. I'll see you next week when I make the next song. Bye.